What's up, y'all? It's Bezo803 on that social media. This is my co-host right here.
Hey, Mikey, man, we in the building. Look what we got.
Exclusive.
Jujufrmdabando.
Yeah. Facts in the building, man. How you been doing, Queen?
I've been doing great. How you
Looking
guys
amazing.
doing?
We good.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, we haven't seen you since the showcase. Big shout. Clap it up. We got a young legend in the building.
Yes.
Independent artist out here getting to it. We haven't seen you since Paul Davis event, Columbia, my house, and all that.
Yes.
So it's been quite some time, but judging from Instagram, you've been very, very, very,
Active.
very busy.
Very active.
Sir.
How's the game been treating you since then, man?
It's been treating me pretty great,
Yeah.
like it's ups and downs, but
Right.
we're here and we're gonna keep going.
Right.
2022.
2022, we in the fourth quarter, bottom of the fourth quarter right now.
Fourth.
What would you say is some of the greatest things you accomplished this year in your career?
I feel like I understand myself more now as an artist. Like, you know, this year, since I've only been doing music for 2, so I feel like this year, I feel like I got a little bit more creative. Like, you know, I got to understand how to do ad-libs and punch-ins and all of that. It's like prior to that, I would just make a song and be mad hyped that I made a song and it sounded good. It's like now I'm more understanding. Like, yo, I can't just drop this like that. Like sometimes I will make a song, the hook will be good, and then I listen to the verse, it's not hitting. Like prior, I would just drop it because I made a song. Now it's like, okay, let me take it back and see what I can do to make this better. Yeah. And I feel like this year I try to be more relatable and like more connecting with my fans because prior to that, people comment under my picture. I don't respond. Like, you know, just on some, like, when I would just be posting pictures, like, I would just be, not bougie, but it's like, I don't know what to say. Right. Yeah. But now it's just like, I'm going to interact so y'all know, okay, I see y'all and y'all supporting me.
Right.
Like,
Definitely.
And not only just for showing that love back, it helps with your algorithm as well. So you got to hit everybody back as much as you can. And
Exactly.
So I mean, what brought you to that realization? I mean, 2 years is still 2 years,
Right?
and judging from the work you put in, don't look like 2 years. So, what made you? What gave you that incentive to like, I gotta go hard. I gotta focus on little small things. I gotta get my my penmanship and my recording process right. Did you talk to somebody? Was you studying the game? Where does that come from?
I pretty much, when I started doing music, I decided to watch some of the, back in the day, like rap legends and some of their stories and how the blood and the gangs and the Crips came about. And, I just felt like, okay, I don't want to be just another artist that's just popping pussy. Like, I could pop pussy. That's like my comfort zone in my music,
Right.
But I feel like, how can I make it me and a little bit more like, not only a girl could listen to it, like a guy could listen to it too. And also I feel like it's because of my fans. Like I want them to be like, oh my God, she
got a real
like she
mixture.
out here like that's just
right.
Like because it's like without them, like what am I gonna do? Like they're the ones that are gonna really get me to where I have to go. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like
a fact.
So it just comes down to that. It comes down to me wanting to be crispy enough. I know criticism comes with the game, but it's like once you got the ones that's rocking with you and you giving them what they want, that's good. I feel like I had to like just be like, let me find my fan and my niche and give them what they want. Cause not everybody's gonna like you. Like what? And some people might just dislike you cause they have somebody that's rapping that they feel like needs to be in that position. You know.
Facts.
So it's like once I figure out the ones that like me, those are the ones that I aim for. Cause they're gonna put me on to other people. Like, yo, she's really dope. You feel me?
Facts.
But
they call it your target audience.
Yes.
Yeah, so you definitely growing and learning in the game, man. We love it. We I pay attention to your page. I see emotion. You on Big Motion Podcast right now. You definitely got big motion.
Big motion.
So that's why it's great for you to come and connect with us today.
Yes.
Let's talk about the single that you got going crazy for the holiday season right now.
Ratchet Ass Christmas.
Right. So, how did that even come about? You know?
Okay, so like the beginning of the month, me and my manager was talking. She was like, "You need to drop." So basically, she wanted me to drop a whole like Christmas tape or whatever.
Wow.
You know, we talked about it, but I felt like Christmas tape, and then I had so much stuff to do. I was dragging it. I took a trip just like because my friend was in town. You know, all that other extra shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? It's about to be Christmas. It was like the 20th, yo.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'm about to do this song. She had already sent me a beat that I actually liked.
Mm-hmm.
So at first, when I heard the beat, I was like, I was being goofy. I was like, all I want for Christmas is a dog ass nigga, is a dog ass nigga. That's really what I was saying. Like, and then I was like, I don't want no lame ass nigga, like something like that. But then I was like, how about if I make it short and catchy?
Right.
And then I was like, I'm ratchet. My friends are ratchet. Ratchet shit. But like, we're like classy ratchet. You know, like like on the gram, it looks real classy. But then in real life, we be doing real like ghetto shit. So I was like, it's a ratchet ass Christmas. I was like, I'm having a ball with my motherfucking friends. That's like, that's what we do. We having a great time. Like,
that's what's up.
and then I was like, it's ratchet. Like, you could go steal that shit from Walmart.
Right.
You could go get it from the Dollar Tree. Like, and then I put the cover on the cover, the gift bags on the side. Those are the Dollar Tree ones. You know, like the paper Dollar Tree gift bag.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, we see how you moving. So I was just about to ask you, you know, a ratchet ass Christmas. What does that entail? Like, what kind of gift you gonna get? What kind of party it is? What kind of gatherings?
So that party,
paint the picture for us. Give us some context.
Shorts. Like, you know, we have like the drunk Santa, not even the real Santa.
What we drinking?
We drinking Casamigos.
Oh, man, I should have had a bottle here today.
Yes. I just feel like a ratchet ass Christmas is really technically saying like, you don't have to I was like, you didn't get what you want on your wish list. Because most times, like, let's be for real, like, you as a kid or anybody, you want something for Christmas, you can't get it. Or if you have kids, you got to get your kids some stuff first before yours. That's a ratchet ass Christmas. For real, like, it might sound like real bad, but it's kind of like, think about it. Some people don't got it like that. And like, your son wants a PlayStation, but you can't get it for him. In his head, he all fucked up, but he don't get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like a ratchet ass Christmas is we don't care. Like, we don't have a Christmas tree. We about to get the 5 and below Christmas tree. We just gonna make it work.
The tabletop joint.
But we still gonna have a great time. Like, you know.
So, got a video coming for that, or what we doing?
I'm shooting the video tomorrow by God's good grace. So, because everything happened so fast. Like, I made the song today and dropped it tomorrow.
You ain't playing.
And I'm not, you know, because I feel like I did it late.
Yeah.
But I feel like it has a tendency to make it, and I pray it does, because who doesn't want to have a ratchet ass Christmas? You can twerk to it.
Hey, we can't wait to see the video.
And you can play it at the Christmas party.
Definitely. We definitely going to add it to the playlist. No, we have a playlist every week. Big Shot Money Mook, the whole team. We're going to add it to the playlist this week. I like the record. It's a holiday season, man. It's a fun record.
Yes.
And that's what it's about, man. You know, everything don't got to be super serious and all that.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a fun record.
And I feel like everybody else be trying to sing a holiday song.
Yeah.
So sometimes it gets boring. I'm not bumping a holiday song in my car. I don't care. Like, you know, like during the season, like, because it be dragged out. Like, I play it in the parties, but like,
you ain't even listen to Silent Night yet?
I'm listening to
In My Mind.
I can listen to All I Want for Christmas, but that is a drag. I might turn it down because it's so played out.
The only one I think I can really that comes to mind, that Gucci Man one. I really like that one.
Oh yeah.
He killed that one.
Yeah.
If you ain't heard that one, you need to check that one out.
I didn't check that one out. But no,
that's dope.
I feel like if they don't hear Ratchet Ass Christmas this Christmas, they're gonna hear it next Christmas. Like, it is what it is.
Hey, you got to keep pushing it every holiday season.
Yes, and I am.
So, outside of that, 2023 is coming to. 2022 coming to a close. 2023 is on the way. What can we expect from you? What any new singles? Any Any whole projects? What's going on?
A whole lot. I do want to drop an EP. I keep saying that, but I do want to build up the hype for my EP because I don't want to drop my EP on deaf ears.
I ain't gonna lie, you do drop a lot of singles. I see you real single driven. I like that myself.
Because I feel like nowadays it be singles that pop. It's like why go give y'all all my songs when I could drop them individually and then I might fuck around and get signed off this song. Now I got songs to present to y'all that's not wasted. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I just like, sometimes I will have songs, I love them, but then I go make this song today. I love it more than that song. I go ahead and just drop that one. I think that's
every artist.
That's how I be doing it. Like, but it's just like, so I have a lot coming up. I plan to go to Gambia, my country, in January. I have a show out there. So it's a sold out show. So I'm excited. It is going to be huge just to get that fan base out there. Because I feel like I grew up there, but most people don't. This rapping stuff, it just started. Yeah. And then when I moved here, I ain't gonna lie, I blocked a lot of people from my country off of my page just because they be real judgmental. And I like to show ethnicities. They're gonna be like, oh, she on there showing this, showing that. And that's just for real. So it's just like, just to go back there and do a show, that's really exciting.
So,
and then,
good question for you right here. Going back and seeing what you just said, right? You had to block people because of X, Y, and Z. Are you gonna be performing Bubble Butt?
I am gonna be performing Bubble Butt. I am, and my mama already telling me when you go out there, please make sure you dress accordingly.
That's how mom do something.
I'm looking at her like, you ain't over there no more. I was like, I'm gonna get some sweatsuits, but like, I'm gonna try to get stuff that's covering but makes me look bad as fuck. But then again, I might do that for like one song, and then I'm just
switch it up,
and then just
let's get it.
And then the next day they're gonna be talking about me on the news.
A lot of big sold out performances in your home country. I mean, obviously big motion. We see you opening up from a lot of big artists. To mention a few, Jack Boy, Glorilla. How did those shows come about, and how did it feel for you?
Well, my manager.
Big shout your manager.
Like,
what's her name? What's your manager's name?
Miss 910.
Okay. Big shout. Peace and love.
Period. Like, get well soon, boo. But so my manager, she had put me on to the all the shows. Like, basically, I forgot what show I did the Off the Top video.
Yeah. That went crazy.
It kind of
Off the Top freestyle went crazy.
Right.
Nah, it took off.
Right. It was on.
That's in my notes. Matter of fact, you went there for me. Yeah.
So she saw that. She was like, "Oh yeah, I want to manage you or whatever." She was
so that's how that came about.
Yes, because usually we don't like. Usually prior to that, everything was just me with no manager. So she pretty much is like the brain. She will find stuff and let me know, and then I just like whatever, because everything you gotta pay for it. So we just pay and keep it pushing. But she had told me the first show I did was the Jack Boy show, I believe. It was great. Like, it was a great crowd. You know, I did my thing, walked through the crowd, get vibes. I got mad people following me. I'm like, okay. And then the next one I did, it was actually TK Kravis and Big Boogie at the same time. I was like, I'm pulling up today. I had my all silver on.
Pop it.
I was like, because they're going to see me on this stage real bright. And I turned it up. You know, it was a good vibe. Like, I don't know. I just feel like just being in the midst of those people and just turning up a crowd just means, I got potential. I just got to keep working, get more hits. And you never know.
How important is it to you to, get in front of your fans, get in front of potential fans? Because there's a lot of artists out here that they just kind of depend on the internet. So we see you moving around, going to events, performing, opening up for other artists.
State to state, too.
State to state. You don't see a lot of artists doing that for whatever reason.
Right.
So how important is that for you?
It's very important to me because, okay, boom, I'm going to tell you. So, like, with my Instagram, I've noticed the difference with me prior to me stepping out and being in shows to me actually being in shows right now, because the people that are following me are people I've actually met and interacted with and spoken to. So they actually go, like, let's say I pop just now, they're going to be like, Yeah, I remember that girl. We spoke. She was so cool, or whatever, or she was so nasty, whatever. Like whatever is said, but it's like at least you know these are real live people, not bots, people that are just following me. Because sometimes, like I don't know if my Instagram is shadow banned. I feel like that because sometimes I post stuff. They be I don't know if it's because I'm showing ass and titties. Everybody else showing ass and titties. Why y'all not shadow banning them? Because they stuff popping up on my page. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I just noticed the people that I meet at the shows that I go to are like more active on my page. Like they liking, they commenting. So that's important to me. Y'all gonna see me. Like so y'all so let's say one day I make it, y'all be like, oh, she's already a good performer. So now she probably got some backup dancers.
Facts.
Exactly.
So artists, y'all pay attention. She giving y'all the blueprint. She state to state with it. You know, we running to her everywhere, watching her gram. You know, it's very important to get in front of, you know, audience and getting those rooms, y'all. So definitely want to, you know, keep doing that. You already kind of went to the off the top freestyle for me, but let's go back and touch on that. And that's interesting that you didn't have a manager then. So what made you say, hey, I'm going to do this off the top joint?
So with me, ever since I started doing the music thing, I don't know. I'm low key. I be on another level. It's like with everything in my life, I don't know. Like why do it regular when you can just go all the way, right?
Yeah.
So when I first started doing music, it's crazy. The first thing I did, I dropped like 2 songs. My first song, This Is 50, commented on my song. I was like, oh, I'm lit. You know, sometimes you get too comfortable, but the work really needed to be done because that was a freestyle. And like when I listen to it today, I be like, I would never drop this. I could have put some more bars in there. You know what I'm saying? But This Is 50 commented on my song. And then The Late Trouble hit me up about my song. So I'm like, ooh, I'm really lit. You know what I'm saying? So I started, like, I paid for that. So I will always pay for stuff. So I was like, let me check in North Carolina to see what's a platform that's really lit that I don't see a lot of females on. And I'm going to go on there because the dude's going to want to see me. That's just what it is. Like, so I went on, I wrote the dude. I have wrote him before. And he told me his price. I don't know what happened. I never reached back. But, like, I felt like I didn't have the right song. Like, because sometimes my song, like, it's certain songs I felt like wasn't for no mic video, you know?
Right.
So when I made that freestyle, I was like, okay, this is perfect. So I hit him up. I had wrote him, like, today. 2 days later, I flew to Raleigh to go do the show. To go do the video just to fly back right after the video, like, same day. And he sent me my video 2 days later. Wow. It was like, yes, real professional. You feel me?
Dope. That's dope.
I've been working with him. He shot my West Side video, you know. But yeah, off the top just came about me just looking for some outlet that would just like promote me more as an artist, you know?
Right.
Like whatever I can get. And then it wasn't in Charlotte, so it was in Raleigh. So I feel like that's a Raleigh crowd. And then he's not from Raleigh, so wherever he's from, his people is watching that page too, you know?
Yeah.
So
that's
that
smart.
way,
like I said,
it goes like everywhere.
You didn't even have a manager at this point, you know. And you was just knowing how to move, knowing different things to do. So and you only been in the game, 2 years. You know, that's commendable of you. So definitely, you know, love how you doing and how you moving, navigating through the game. Also, you're nominated for the ATL Queen of the Stage Award. Clap it up for that.
Heck yeah.
Let them know. Because it's 3 nominations.
Facts.
Let them know.
Talk to them. What all you nominated for? I know that.
Carolina Artist of the Year, Music Matter Awards, and Queen of the Stage. Like, look at y'all, girl. Music Matter. I didn't even know my music matter.
Come on now. You making moves. You out here moving around. You doing your thing.
No, that was shocking.
Yeah. So how did you feel when you got the news?
It was shocking because it was like, how do y'all even know me? Because like prior to the nomination, I didn't know about that page or like knew about them or nothing. So the guy just wrote me. He was like, hey, are you available to come to the award show on April 29th? You're like nominated for 3 awards. I sent it to my mama, my dad, everybody. I was like, oh my God. You know, like, it's just the fact that y'all just selected me and y'all live in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And, like, it's mad other artists out here that's doing it too, you know? And for me to be nominated with people like Ren, Rucci, and, like, Asian, you know, they kind of, like, they've, like, been doing it for longer and stuff and got more clout and stuff. It's just like, yeah, that makes me feel good. It means I'm working. Like, even if they don't see it, the right people see it. Because sometimes it might seem like people aren't watching, but they are.
Yeah. Oh, they definitely watch.
People be watching, they just don't like. They don't comment.
Hey,
they
look,
watch.
we getting that right now.
They share. No, for real. Like,
they tapped in,
I be
man.
knowing when people watching my stuff because I go and click the insights and see the shares. But, like, not shares on the story, but just shares. That means, like, they sent your stuff out.
Right.
Who you talking to? Don't be talking about me. Like, you know what I'm saying? When people send your stuff, like, I be doing it too. Like, girl, look at what they talking about. You know, like, you can check that stuff. You can see,
Wow, yo. Yeah, so being so, you know, you're 2 years in the game, you're getting all these nominations. You know, what do you attribute that to? Because, as you said, you got people that's been in the game. Your name is right next to theirs, you know. So, like, what do you attribute that to? And you see other artists, they probably wanting you know, the same thing, of course. But you coming through just big dog and shit. So, like, what do you know, I know we put a lot of work in, but just for people that's watching, I mean, what's the formula for you? Everybody's formula is going to be different. But what do you think got you to this point so quickly? Well, we got to give it up for God.
Give it up for God because I'm here. But I just feel like it's my consistency and just my drive. Like, I'm really passionate about this. Like, you know, like, I feel like I want it, like, and I don't want nothing to stop me. I feel like if you want it, like, you just gotta go get it. Like,
right.
You know, like, when you go to school, you want a degree. Like, you're not about to fail. Because, you know, if you fail, you ain't gonna get the degree. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like sometimes it gets tiring and exhausting, but I'ma still get up and go because you never know. Like, today might be the day that you meet somebody.
So what keeps you going? Because, I mean, like you said, and we know that too, you know, when you're going hard, sometimes it gets exhausting, it's tiring, long nights in the studio, shows, interacting with fans, potential fans. What keeps you going? I mean, obviously you got a goal you want to reach, but what keeps you going, and how do you even take a break if you do? Like, what do you?
I feel like because I know it's gonna pay off eventually if I don't stop. That's the whole point. So I don't want all my investments to go to waste, all my time, all my energy, like, just all the vibes and friendships I've lost just to do this. Like, I don't want it to go in vain. You know what I'm saying?
Even
like,
loss.
No, for real. Because it's like, and then I just do it for my family. Like, because I feel like I want to create generational wealth. I need my kids to come into a system that they don't have to struggle or be a statistic. I need when my mama old, she don't got to worry about nothing, you know? I want to own a McDonald's one day, for real.
Hey,
like, it's a lot of stuff that keeps me going because I feel like, how am I gonna just say I want this if I'm not gonna go get it?
Facts.
Being passionate about it makes me want to go get it even more because, you know, it's been a lot of stuff that I've tried because I'm always trying stuff because I always knew I wanted to.
I was about to ask you, what was you doing before you was doing music?
Okay, so I was doing lashes. I had my own lash brand or whatever.
What's the name of it?
Glamour by Bijou, and that's what
y'all make sure y'all shop, ladies.
Into my hair page right now, because that's what I do as well. Instead, like with the music.
Okay,
that's like my business. I do
big it up.
Yeah, I used to teach like disabled kids as well.
Wow.
Yeah, in New York. Oh, I was like the best.
Wow.
Teacher.
Okay.
I always took them out to like.
I know that.
Yeah, I always took them out to go like do fun stuff. I never taught them.
Right.
They love don't
you.
Be bad. We want to go to the movies, and then I had one like she always had this boyfriend she want to talk about, but she don't really got a boyfriend. So
wow, okay.
But yeah, I catered. I used to cater like right before the
music. So you nice in them pots.
Yeah, the real good. I got an Instagram page for that too, because I really used to be the type like I would cook and call my friends up like, oh, y'all want to play? Oh, y'all don't want to play? And I'm going to pull up, like, with the plate.
What's
like,
your favorite? What's that dish everybody love? What's the one they request you to bring to the party? Thanksgiving or whatever.
My signature dish is Rasta pasta and oxtail, and I'm really good at jerk chicken too. So
that's that vibe.
Yes, I
Rasta
make that
pasta.
If you see my Rasta pasta,
it's hard to find good Rasta pasta.
Yes, especially in North Carolina.
Especially in South Carolina.
I don't know what type of Jamaican food they be having, because every time I go, I get mad. Like. So I just make it myself.
Man, you should have bring us a pot, man.
Don't worry. Next time I come up in here, I'm bringing y'all some food. Because for
Appreciate
real,
that.
I cook all the time because I rather cook than go out to eat. But I go out to eat a lot because of the drinks, or like when I'm out of town.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
no choice.
But when I'm home, I'm cooking.
You cooking?
Right.
Okay.
So
speaking of cooking, they say the way to a man's heart is his stomach. All the fans want to know: are you a single woman? Ooh, hot seat question.
Joe.
Oh my God.
Pop it.
Yes.
Okay. Fellas. Don't
tell the
fellas.
Ooh, Afro dog.
Hey, okay. So with all the accolades, we gonna move on. I'm trying to move on from that. Y'all staying on it. So with all the accolades, all the big motion, all the numbers. I mean, doing shows, opening up for signed artists. I mean, you growing at a steady rate. So big shouts to all that. But we want to take it all the way back to the beginning so people that don't know you can get exposed to you right now. So let's take it back all the way to the beginning real quick. Where are you originally from?
I'm from Gambia. Born and raised.
Okay, for the people that may not know, where is that?
That's in West Africa.
Yes. How is it there?
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm about to go up there. I'm gonna post some pictures
wow.
so y'all can see.
We're gonna be paying attention to that.
Yeah, it's a great tourist attraction place. Yeah.
Okay.
It's surrounded
how was
by
it?
water.
How paint a picture for us? How was it growing up? What was you guys doing? As a kid,
differences.
Yeah, 9, 10-year-old you. What was you doing? What was a typical day like?
I was bad as hell. That's all I'm saying. Like, how you're not supposed to whoop your kids in America? Yeah. I was bad as hell, and it was like I used to get whooped so much for doing stuff that, cause I don't know. My uncles used to say, Africa, they always have these myths and stuff that they believe in. Yeah. So the way I used to act, my uncle be like, you act like a boy, you were supposed to be a boy, and then you came in a girl's skin.
Wow.
Because I didn't care. So boom, when I was in kindergarten. You're supposed to wait for your parents to come and get you.
Yeah.
Why I took the entire class and walked them to my house and gave them all of my mom's food. When I tell you, my mom literally whooped me. It was really that bad. I used to climb trees. Most girls did not climb trees. I mean, because they didn't have to. They was trying to be cute to get a husband.
Yeah.
I'm climbing them trees to get mangoes.
Yeah.
I used to do track with my cousins. One time, I got on a motorcycle. My mom told me not to. Yo, that shit took off. I flew off and cut off my. I still have the scar. My slides got cut up in the thing.
Dang.
But it's I was immune. So I already knew I was gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
So I just be ready for the whoopings. I feel like it was fun. It's real outdoorsy.
Yeah. Okay.
We played games. I had this African song that I made about a game we used to play back home.
What's the name of it?
It's called Go Low. It's on Audio Mac because it got dropped on all mixtape platforms.
What?
Yeah.
So what's the game? Tell us about it.
The game is called Pity Bomb, right? So I felt like the game as a child, just me getting older, I felt like that game was low-key mad sexual, right?
Yeah.
So it's an elastic wrapped around. So you stand right there and wear it at the end, and I stand right here and wear it. And then a girl got to get in the middle and jump through the rope and basically lifting her legs, lifting the rope to go over and lifting it over. Legs all over the place. So if you got on a skirt, it's legs all over the place.
That's sort of like our Twister.
Yeah, it's kind of insane, but really high because you start from right here.
Yeah.
And then when you beat that level, the rope goes up right here.
Wow.
And then when you beat that level, it goes up here. And then it goes up here. So you just gotta keep going higher.
Pity
you
bomb.
feel me? Pity bomb. So it's like I don't know. I feel like I really had a great time. School is very different there from here. They're very strict. The teachers will whoop your ass too.
Wow.
Yeah. What?
Wow.
Imagine like you get whooped at school and then you go home and get whooped for being bad.
They probably need to bring that
school.
over here though, man.
No, for real. Like,
dang.
And then they teach you so much extra stuff than you really need to know in life. Like, you would really learn a lot of vocab, like like don't nobody even use this word. Like they be dragging it, like because it's British colonized, so the English is really proper. So
gotcha.
But yeah, I think that's the difference.
That's dope.
I think I had fun.
Yeah. So what brought you to America?
So my dad moved here when I was 10 and my sister was 5.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when he moved here. So he's been here. He will go back and forth, and we lived with our mom out there.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I went to 11th grade. Well, I went to 10th grade, and after 10th grade, my dad just brought us here.
Okay.
So, and then I did 11th and 12th grade here. So I was already like grown.
Yeah,
at a big age and already was doing teenager stuff, you know. But I was happy to come here because I couldn't really be grown. Yeah. My mama was on it.
Yeah. So what's the music like over there? What's the nightlife scene? The parties.
So the parties be lit. I remember. I don't even think I went to a lot of parties because my mama never really let me. Yeah. But the 2 grown parties I went to that I did remember, it was really lit. And one of them, my mama came and looked for me. Can you imagine? She started walking around the place asking people for me. I told her I'm still mad about that.
Wow. Mom Dukes ain't playing no game. Big shot, Mom Dukes.
Right?
Hey,
I was young.
You had your sister with you?
No, my sister was too young. I'm 5 years older than my sister.
Okay, shout out to Rare Rich.
Rare Rich, for real.
Yo.
But no, it's like, but what I'm seeing now, that's why I really can't wait to go. It looks amazing. I mean, it's always been like civilized. We listen to all types of music. So like, I knew of all the artists I like from around that time. When I was out there, like I knew Rihanna, Beyonce. I was such a fan. I was a fan of Nicki since I was in Africa. Like Chris Brown, my mom was kind of obsessed with Chris Brown and Usher. So it was that played in the house a lot. So yeah, the music, like when you go to the club, whatever is lit at the moment that's viral, like when they be like, oh, this song is number 1, they get it out there. Okay. And that's because most people that live there, their families are abroad. So it's like they can't really just not be hip because families will send you phones and stuff. Like I had a sidekick in Africa. Wow. I had a BlackBerry, like, just because that's what was here. So my dad would send it over. So that's kind of how it be.
Okay. Big shot Pops.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So what's the music? Do you guys have your own music over there?
Yeah, we do. Like most of our music is done in their language. So my country's music is not as global like as Nigeria. And
okay. What's the vibe of it though? It's kind
of like
dance hall.
It's kind of like dancey Afrobeat.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel like they need like a star, like because you know how Nigeria has like. You. Yeah, they have me, but I'm like a mixture. Like
you gotta
I'm
get
not
one off.
Afrobeatsy. I mean, like that one guy that's like Wizkid. Like that's what they need. Like it's like they sell out shows over there because it's not a big country. Yeah. But it's like the music doesn't go past there. Yeah, it's like that's why I want to go there. So that music, like. Maybe we could work. Maybe we could go global.
Facts.
Maybe we could just take it to another level.
That's the move.
Facts.
Yeah.
Fact. So when you go out there, you gonna get into some music?
Yeah, I'm gonna get into some music, get into some fellowship, get into some anything I can get into. We want to hear something. We want to hear something over there. Yes,
so right now, do you know anybody that's like popping, got on a little motion that's going on right now? Yeah.
Everybody.
Really?
I grew up there, so most of these people, I went to school with them. Like I really went to school.
Oh, you gotta get in the booth.
No, for real. Like that's why I feel like why waste time to go there? It's kind of a drag though, because the flight is like 24 hours, and then the flights right now they're like 2 bands or like 1,800. Like this is like the tourist season. Yeah. So if you wait till last minute to get your flight, it's OD.
Yeah. What's the weather like over there?
Nice. I mean, it gets cold around, but not like this cold. Probably like 50 degrees or like 55, but that's only around like December, January. But it's usually hot. It's like Miami all the time.
Dope, man. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah,
so
you guys should visit.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. So when you got over here to America, what was it? Was it a culture shock to you? What how was that?
It wasn't
like
much of a culture shock because me, I always been
you was loving it.
Like what? I was always like trying to look up some stuff just because I was always watching them on TV.
Right.
Like, and my mom used to thrift shop a lot. For real, in Africa, they will have like some of these foreign clothes. Like I had a Louis V purse in Africa, and I brought it with me here, and somebody stole it, and it was original. No, for real. But at the time, I didn't know it was a Louis Vuitton purse. I just knew it was leather.
Wow.
And I seen it.
And
What did I see it in? The Legally Blonde. You know that lawyer movie?
Yeah.
Yes. So it was like, yeah, I want this bag.
Wow, that's crazy.
So it was like, it wasn't much of a difference for me. The only thing I found weird was the schooling because here the kids, they don't listen. Like I would be in class. Like when I was in Africa, we was loud. Don't get me wrong, but you is not calling no teacher a bitch or talking back or just. I just be over it. Like Like I wasn't used to that. Like I don't know. I just feel like that was kind of OD. Like
it is.
We be having subs that be old as hell. It's like that is so messed up.
Torture.
Be nice. Like
Torture.
You know what I'm saying? Like. And then the food at first, because I remember when I first had McDonald's, I did not like it.
What?
I don't know. Like the first, because when we came, my dad picks us up from the airport and takes us straight to McDonald's. Because when you're in Africa, everybody talks about McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
So I guess he thought we really wanted to try it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is this? I did not like it. And then I got my first job at McDonald's like a year later, and I started eating McDonald's.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's like a real culture shock. Like McDonald's, you didn't like it, then you end up liking it.
I didn't.
And you know, working there, that's crazy, man. So
real coming to America
for real.
Facts.
And I seen Coming to America.
That's facts. That's facts. Big shout McDowell's and all that. So you here in America now. So I take it you graduate high school.
Yeah.
What do you do after that?
I went to college. Yes, so I did accounting.
Okay, get them numbers together.
Yes, I went to Newberry College, and then I went to Farmingdale State, and then I got that, and then I do my own accounting for my hair business. But I'm just not passionate about accounting and all that extra stuff.
I heard
it. See that bag's in that accounting though.
I know, but it's like it works for me with my business because my business really like it makes everything easier when it comes to this music stuff. Because if I had a regular job, no, for real though, like let's say I was really an accountant for a firm, like you know, because when I had first started, I had got this offer in Ohio. I went to check it out.
Yeah,
it just wasn't it.
Right.
But long story short, like I don't want to live a boring life. I'm not a boring person, and I want to be passionate about what I do. Right. And I feel like I want to change the world. How the hell am I going to change the world as an accountant?
Big motion. I got it.
But I mean, you could be, you know, there's really, really big accountants. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I didn't want to continue going to school for like more years. You know what I'm saying?
I know a few people that went to school for accounting, and a lot of them keep saying like, you got to go back to school.
Yeah, it's a career that it's like when you just get that 4 years, it's but so much. You gotta keep going.
Yeah, they said.
And I wish they would have told me that.
Oh, it's something you gotta get. I forgot. It's something I can't think of the terminology.
Like PhD or like
something.
The CPA.
Yep. Everybody keeps saying you gotta get the CPA.
But even sometimes you get your CPA, you still like the CPA. It's like okay. If you're a CPA for a public firm, you ain't even making no money. You might probably get a good retirement, but you have to be a CPA for a private firm. And most of those private firms, sometimes you might gotta go like out the way, or like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
They probably somebody got to die for you to get in.
Yeah, in that position, because they've been in there. It's so good. Ain't nobody leaving. Like,
right. That's dope though, man. I love it, man. So many layers to you, and that's great. I can see it all through your personality. So, you go to college, get an accounting degree. What happens after that? Because we trying to get to how you popping. We tell them story now.
After that,
what happens after that? The people want to know the journey.
Home in New York, right? Oh my God, my life is so insane.
So first of all, you came from
Boston. So I went to school in Boston.
Okay.
And then I came. Boston. So I went to high school in New York, and then I went away to college in Boston.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right, and then
so
I came.
Let's
back.
rewind. Let's go back.
Yeah.
Let's go back because New York. You can't skip over New York.
Yeah,
so how was New York for you? What part you was in?
I was in Long Island.
Long Island.
All
right.
I was in.
So what? How was New York for you?
Amazing. It was like, what the hell?
I told you coming to America.
Not see this, but
yeah.
It was lit. Niggas thought I was lit because I was African, and they just was like, damn, she's just this African young thing. Like, run up them bands. Like, but when I was in New York, like, I really was just doing my thing. I had my job, and my little boyfriend or whatever. And then I went to school. When I came back from school, like, that's when I turned up. Like, I was turning up in Boston, but, high school, 11th and 12th grade. Like, 11th grade, I had friends, but, like, them... It just wasn't working out because it was a lot of I don't like childish shit. Yeah. I don't like you saying shit here and then go over there. You told me this shit and I gave you my feedback. Why the hell are you going to tell my feedback and not what you said? You know what I'm saying? So I'm quick to cut people off and I'm gonna make new friends. It is what it is. Like,
that's the American stuff.
Right. And then I met my best friend in 12th grade. That was my bitch. Like, we really started doing every single thing together.
Okay,
like,
big shout to her.
Everything.
Big shout to her.
Yeah, we stopped talking, but we.
No,
no hard feelings. I still love her. We just stopped talking.
Yeah.
I just felt like, sometimes we just clash, like, and we all have differences, and it's like you can't force people to be into your differences. But I wish her all the fucking best. You feel me?
Facts. It's all love over here.
It's all love. I love her to death, and if we speak again, it's good. But I came back, and then when I came back, like, I went and got my car, like, I was balling, like, I got my first...
What you pushing in? What you put with that first joint?
I got me a little Nissan Sentra, whatever, because that's what they approved me for. I wanted something nicer.
As long as you whipping.
You feel me?
As long as you whipping.
Especially in New York.
Yes, and my
a lot of people in New York don't got a car.
Was $825 for a whole 6 months. I swear to God. And then when it went down,
that's not too bad.
It is bad. They said I was under 25.
Yeah, that's why.
Was so high, right? Yeah. And then when it went down, you think it went down much? It went down like $60.
Yo,
we gotta appreciate the small wins, man.
It was like 7 something, yo. Yeah. And then my friend, she gonna tell me about this dude that hit licks or whatever. That's her boo. So I'm like,
scammers.
okay, yeah. But at the time, I used to hit licks too.
Allegedly.
I had some money on me or whatever. So I'm like, damn, like, let me pay off my bills so I could be good and just do what I want, right? So I paid off. I gave this dude bread. Paid off my car for like 6 months. Paid off my insurance. Looking real dumb. Paid off my credit card. Oh, I'm lit. I'm spending money. I'm thinking, oh yeah, my bills are good. I'm good.
Swear.
Why all those bills returned?
Ooh, he got you.
And I'm looking real dumb. Ooh. And I woke up, my car was gone.
Oh no, not the Nissan.
Yo, the Nissan was gone.
Welcome to New York City. Welcome to New York City. Home of the scammers. That's where the scammers.
Yo, they took my V.
I feel like that's where the scammers started at.
Yo, and then I couldn't go to work because it was so damn far.
What year was this?
This year was 2019, beginning of 2019.
Now, I remember when I went up there. The last time I've been in New York was 2015.
2019.
And I remember walking down the street and you had dudes like, yo, I got the Apple car, Apple car 500 for the 250, 500, 250. I'm like, I keep on moving. They been on that. All kind of scams and you know what I mean.
So much. Oh my God.
How they broke you in. Welcome to America. Welcome to New York City. We're here now.
We got one.
That's the thing. I used to be the one getting. That's why I felt like that was my karma or whatever.
It came back around.
Because the bread I used to pay for it was, allegedly. So that's why I had to take it how it was and learn my lesson. And then I was just like, screw everybody. I started talking to someone in Charlotte, and I came and he flew me out here. I was like, I like it out here. It's affordable.
That's what we're trying to get to. How did you get to the South?
Yes, right there. Once they came and took my car and my credit cards and everything was overdrafted, everything overdraft. A bitch is shit. I was like, yo, life is crazy. But it was like, I'm a go-getter. I don't care. So at the time, back up. I was stressing. The dude was like, oh, yeah, you want to just come out here for a couple days and check it out. So I was like, okay. He flew me out. I came. I like that. I was like, and it's affordable.
Oh yeah. The weather is nice and everything's cheaper.
I moved out here the next month, and when I moved, I was still waiting. I had already got a job, but I was still waiting for the approval for the apartments. You think I cared? I stayed right at them hotels on Sugar Creek. You know what's crazy? I didn't even know what Sugar Creek was when I was staying there. All I knew was I could get me a weekly stay until my apartment was ready.
Right.
Tell me why I'm going to the 7-Eleven. They honking at me. They looking like the Spanish poppies, like, I'm mommy. I'm like, oh, hell no.
You know where she at.
Your man ain't give you the layout?
No, because he was temporary. Because, it's not because of him that I moved here. I moved here because I felt like, it's a new start for me.
He just,
and this shit is affordable. I can come here and get it together. And to be honest, I'm happy I came to Charlotte because I was away from all the bullshit and I got to discover myself. You know what I'm saying?
So what was that process like, that whole discovery of self?
It was insane. It was stressful. Like, I cried sometimes in the hotel because I was waiting for my apartment to be ready, and I had came with my best friend at first. But she left. She didn't want to stay to deal with the struggle while waiting for the apartment because at first we kept on getting denied. So we was basically waiting. You know what I'm saying? Like, because of the recent repo. They just came and took my car. So I had to wait for a spot or whatever. But long story short, it was a lot. It was stressful. And then it was like the job that I had, I couldn't get to it at the time because my car got repoed. So I started working at Denny's. When I started working at Denny's, I worked there for 3 months, but I turned that bitch out. I was working at Denny's. They was thinking, oh my God, she's so cute. I'm making good money at Denny's. I'm coming home with like $200 a night. That's what I use to pay for my spot. Working at Denny's, still paying for my hotel by nightly basis to stay there, But after that, I felt like it's nothing in life that I can't do because I didn't know nobody here and I made it happen. And now my mama out here, my sister out here, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so what does that work ethic come from? To come, from another country, in New York, come south, and you just going through so much, but you still making it happen, What does that come from? Your family? Who instilled that in you? To be able to keep being perseverance and being consistent and just not giving up. Because like you said, your friend, she left. Anybody else probably would have gave up, man.
Let's go back to family.
So where does that come from?
I just feel like my life experiences and I always believe, don't stop. Why would you stop? If you already started, don't stop. Like, I just feel like it's a lot of stuff I've seen in my life just growing up that just pushes me to be like, okay, you're going to go through stuff, but if it doesn't kill you, you're just going to be stronger. You know how many times I've went through stuff? Oh, you would have thought tomorrow I would not be here. And then I wake up.
I've been through a few things too, so
like,
I got you.
I remember this one time we went to a random party, right? How are we walking to the store to go get something to drink? We getting shot at because the dude they shooting at is walking behind us.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and you should have seen us. I was a little thick that time. So they would have got me.
God.
Okay.
No, for real. So, stuff like that. It's just like, I feel like I'm supposed to be here and I want to make a change. Like, I can't make a change if I'm regular.
Right. So, what was the change you made? What was that whole process like, and how did it bring you, to music? People want to know.
Go of these hoe ass niggas and focus on myself. And this is for real. And this goes to the girls. It's like sometimes.
Listen up, ladies.
Sometimes you might meet a dude and you really feel like, oh my God, my life is gonna end if he's not there. Fuck it. Go chase your dreams. Cause I feel like the right person is not even about to make you feel like that. Like, I don't know. I just feel like in my experience, it's because I think I'm a nice person. I'm a Scorpio, so I'm kind of a little mushy sometimes, even though I'm mean as fuck. But I'm mushy. Like, if I like you, I like to buy stuff. Like, if I like a dude, I would deadass buy him stuff. Like, if I, like, oh, okay, you want to, like. But then again, that could change real quick because once you start making me feel some type of way, I'm not buying you shit. Like, I'm not saying I have to buy you, but it's just how I am because I'm always in the store. Like, let's say even if it's a toothpaste, I go, I see it. It's just like just little things. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you have to realize certain people to just do certain things for. Because imagine like that money you probably spent to help this nigga that probably spent it with his baby mama. You invested that into your business or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that because I had to learn to like not be so nice. Because like in the past, I've done stuff for people because I've always been into like, the fast bread or whatever. So like you want to hold something. Some people they hold but never give it back. It's always like that. And I feel like it's been times that I've let people hold stuff that if I would have said, oh my God, let me put this together and buy a truck or buy a business or do this, like I could have been further in life. I feel like I had to realize to just be a little bit more selfish and just focus on myself just not invest my time and my money in the wrong thing and stop buying unnecessary shit. Like,
that too.
Like, I be looking like the shit, but sometimes, like, I just know how to, like, budget, like, prioritize. I feel like that's another thing. Like, you gotta pay your bills first before you go do dumb shit. Like,
right. Facts.
Yeah.
So music. Growing up, what was you listening to? Who were some of your favorite artists?
Growing up, Chris Brown. That's all my mama listened
Breezy.
to in that house. Usher. Whitney Houston. Celine Dion. Mama. And,
okay, little
Michael Jackson. Oh, my God.
You got some legendary artists you listen to.
Yeah, that's what was playing in the household, and then gospel. And then, but when we go to school, we would listen to, like, Vibes Cartel and, like, Movado. A lot of reggae. So it was, like, mainly a lot of reggae and R&B. Get it? Yeah. And then I think when I came to America, I became more hip to trap music.
Okay.
And I felt
what was your first trap artist you was on heavy?
I don't know. I know I love Future to death.
Yeah.
I love him a lot.
Do you remember like a certain record that you heard that, Future, when you first got over here? That you was really on heavy?
Illuminati, the new Illuminati song, when he made that new Illuminati song. And then when he made X in you, I'ma treat you like the one. And then who else did I like? I like Trinidad James.
Oh yeah, okay. All gold, everything.
When I first came.
Okay.
All gold, everything.
Yeah.
Definitely Trinidad James. Yo, I had to remember that. Trinidad James.
Okay.
And then I feel like it was some songs that I knew was trap, but I just considered them as hip hop because it wasn't like as hardcore.
Right.
And then I feel like that was Schmurder.
With
Bobby
yeah. Bobby went crazy.
My era when I came.
Bobby went crazy around that time.
Bobby came out, I was in like 12th grade. I was like a year in, so it was like, Bobby was lit around that time, man. Big shout out Bobby, he home now doing his thing. Yeah. So when you get over here, college, all that, you move south. What happens when you say, "I'm gonna do some music"? Did you start writing? Okay,
what happened? What was that?
So basically, I had just had a breakup, and I ended up being too friendly with my bud man. And my bud man.
All right. Juju from the bando.
And my butt man.
Big shout out to all the bud mans across the country.
So you know,
yo, you wild, man. You wild. Yo, what happened? No, you gotta tell us a story on that. What happened?
So
what happened?
I ended up being too friendly with my bud man, right? So at first it was just like, okay, I'm gonna be nice so I could just get a little extra weed, like, cause I hate paying and don't get a lot, right? So, but then my bud man was African, so I'm like, okay, this is cool, whatever. And then I was just trying to get out of the house or whatever.
Yeah.
So one day my bud man was like, oh yeah, he do music, he go into the studio. But prior to that, I've always like freestyled with my sister and always been into music and just said I wanted to be an artist, but I had never really like made a song. You know what I'm saying? So that day, we in the car, he playing his beat that he about to go. I start freestyling. I was like, oh, this is my song. And that was it. Like, I literally freestyled in the car on the way to the studio.
Yeah.
I ended up hopping on the track. You know, we ended up being cool some more. We did a few tracks together. And then, you know, but it's like, it was just like something temporary, and then stuff happened. I still continue to do my music. But I don't know. He feel like he's the reason I'm doing music, and it's kind of funny because did you tell me what to say? And you still where you at, and I'm you know. But yeah, so that's how the music stuff got popping in Charlotte.
Jujufrmdabando.
Yeah.
Talk heavy.
Yeah, and then
Talk
I just started popping out.
Yeah.
And they was rocking with me.
So what was the first reaction to, you know, friends, family, people around where we was at when you was giving out your music or sending them the link or however you was getting it to them?
So my sister, she was like, "Ew, period." That's what she said. And then my homegirl, she was like, "Oh my God, here you go again," because she knew me since school.
Yeah.
And I always be goofy. Every time we're drunk, I'm freestyling something so goofy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she was like, "Oh my God, here you go again." But it sounds good or whatever. Keep working.
Yeah.
That's what she said to me. And then I was just sending it to everybody. My mom is like, "Are you cursing in the song?" Like,
that's all she heard. She ain't heard nothing else.
And then it was kind of weird. Like, I feel like everybody probably thought I was just like trying something else. Like, she's just trying something else.
So at that moment, did you feel like you was trying something, or you knew like,
oh yeah,
I'm on this?
I knew.
Okay.
Because once I made that song, it just felt good to do something that I've always been passionate about. Like, I don't want to work for somebody or something that I'm not passionate about when I could do something I'm passionate about and get better. Because I feel like once you're passionate about it, you're gonna try. Yeah,
definitely.
But if I'm at work, I don't care what y'all got going on. I'm just gonna come and do my job and keep it pushing, you know, and be dreadful.
We gotta utilize the gifts we have.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
And I feel like I used to be in the choir, like for a long time. I used to sing and
give us something. You don't got to if you want to.
But I got you.
Ain't no pressure.
I got you.
Give us a little something.
Are y'all ready?
We ready.
There are times I find it hard to sleep at night. We are living through such troubled times. Every child that reaches out for someone to hold, for one moment they've become my own. And then boom, boom, boom.
Damn.
Clap it up. Jujufrmdabando.
Period. But yeah, so I used to be
singing to the bars. We got it all in here, man.
Yeah, so I think that's really where it came from. Like, I always
you gotta do R&B joint.
I do got a few now.
You gotta give us an old ballad, some old love, some old sexy.
I know. I got a few.
You gotta do one of those.
I just want to surprise them.
It's cuffing season too.
Next year when they. February.
Yeah.
Valentine's
Come on now.
You know, when they're thinking, "Oh my God, why she so ratchet?"
Yeah, then you hit them.
And then here I come.
That's your run? That's your run?
I did not know you sing like that.
She got her run and everything down pat. Jujufrmdabando, we lit. Big Motion Podcast, exclusive interview. You know what's going on, man. So
Yes.
I mean, beautiful journey. I mean, like I said, we wanted to paint the picture, let the people know, because in the beginning we talking about all the great things that's happening now, but I would have never known you went through all of that stuff. So that's for anybody that's watching. In all seriousness, just keep going. Don't let nothing stop you. She's not even from America. Came here, got into all type of stuff, moved around, found her lane, and now she's having big motion. So, we really want to just continue to paint that picture. So let's move on. So, what you feel like was the first record that you put out, or maybe it was a project that was like, oh shit, this is moving right here.
Bubble Butt. Because Bubble Butt is a year old. It's like people are messing with it now, but I dropped it like last year. It's been out, How
that came about? Talk about it.
Bubble
Who
Butt.
produced it?
So the beat was from YouTube. I ended up buying it and everything when I knew I liked the song. So I had the paperwork and everything. But so Bubble Butt, it was my DJ's beat at first. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna rap on this. I'm gonna feature you on the track. Go on there and say something. So I went on there. I had said something totally different. I always do that because I'm a freestyler most of the times, even though I do write or sometimes punch in.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I said something. I didn't like it. He was like, make this a twerk song. So I was like, okay, Bubble Butt. And then I just ran through the whole song one take. Like, I literally ran through that song one take. And I thought it was cool. I don't know if I was off the shits, but I remembered exactly where the hook was supposed to go when I got there.
One take JUJU.
One take. It was good. And I have a mixtape that I would drop eventually called Freestyle Jew.
Okay,
so all the songs on there are freestyle. Like
wow.
Just
so where can that be found at?
It's not out yet.
Oh, okay. So
it's coming.
All right, let's move. We trying to go.
Trying to get
you moving on us. You moving on us. You trying to move on us. So you put out the Bubble Butt. We got a video for that?
Not yet.
You got to do a video.
I know.
What you waiting on?
Next year.
The video got to be crazy too.
Yes, and when I do that video,
I see a lot of
Bubble Butts.
Bubble Butts.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to that. So 2023 Bubble Butt video coming.
Yes, I need Bubble Butt.
Y'all here first, y'all.
Hey.
I want it to be big. I feel like it's a fun song. I really want the video to be what I want it to be. And most of the times, people flop when it's time to do a video. I'm going to just keep it above. People be supposed to pull up. They don't pull up. Like, how am I going to, if you have a role to play and you don't show up, now what?
Right.
So
yeah, well, that's what to me, that's just you just getting rid of the people that's
and
not
that's exactly
really supporting. So that's gonna happen in this game.
Yeah.
So after Bubble Butt, what's going on? Tell us. Kind of we trying to paint the picture here for the people that don't know you yet.
So I got my song West Side that's out right now. There's a video out for that. Repping for the West Side every motherfucking way. If you're from the West Side, you're from the West Side. Like. Okay. It's just a catchy, playful song, Yeah. I try to make it a little kids friendly, even though I probably got a few explicit words in there. But I have some kids in the video. So you guys should check that out. I've been performing that song. It's been like played on some internet radios. And my song Nasty, I really love Nasty because I feel like
definitely.
Nasty is like playful. It's not like doing too much. I think I make playful music sometimes. It's like my genre.
So those three records are like your set. Bubble Butt, you got West Side and Nasty.
They're out right now, but I've got a lot of songs out
right
now.
When you
and then the Christmas song.
I mean, of course, that's what we on. But
and Zummy.
When you performing, what's your set?
So when I perform, I always have to put Bubble Butt in there because people love Bubble Butt. Sometimes I put Dummy, but not all the time. Yeah. I put this song when it come to me. It's called. It's like it get litty when it come to me. I put that and Nasty. Sometimes I try to mix it up and include a song that's not out yet in there, even if it's like the verse and the hook.
Yeah. Okay.
And my Chabuya song.
Okay.
Already out.
Yeah. Okay. So you said you had a DJ?
Yes.
What's your DJ name?
DJ Mark Millie.
Big shout DJ Mark Millie.
Yes.
How important is it for artists to have their own DJ? Because a lot of artists don't have a DJ until they get to a certain level. But you on the come up, you already got a DJ.
I feel like it's good because most of the times I need my show mix. Let me see. like I need my show mix done. Like let's say they're like, oh, you gotta perform today. I need the show mix done. He has it done for me. Hype up my show mix, like mix it up. You know what I'm saying?
So you guys practice the show?
No, not I mean, I'm sorry, I be practicing sometimes, but most of the time it's just like natural.
Okay.
Like I already know the song, so I just go on stage and just like do what I gotta do. Like I think the only time I've practiced to perform was when I had to perform at House of Blues. I was kind of nervous, and it was a
big show,
right? And I was up there with Bun B and them, the whole.
How was that experience?
Amazing, and I did that like last year or the year before, so it was pretty cool.
Word, big shout.
But yeah, I think because the DJ, it's not like to the point where he comes with me and does the setup every time I perform and do the mixing. Like we're not at like to that level yet. We're more on the produce and make my song, mix it together to where I don't always have to pay somebody to do a show mix for me every time because stuff adds up. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's a music business.
With this music business.
It's a music business.
But
so
it is important to have a DJ because I ain't gonna lie. I went to this one show. This guy, he had a DJ, right? So I've seen him perform before, the same song. Yeah. It was all right. Yeah. But when he came with that DJ, the DJ on the mic hyping it up, mixing it up. And honestly, I need that too. Yeah, so that's why I answer the questions how I do because
you gotta have that DJ.
What it is. It's like there's DJ and then like that type of DJ.
And the DJ
like,
can,
know what I'm saying?
And the DJ can, if you pay attention to shows, we all been to shows. You perform at shows. Even before that artist comes on, the DJ will get up there and start playing. Hot records, and then they'll get into some of your records, and then you will come out, and it just sets the atmosphere. So it's very important, man. For artists to have their own DJ. I think every independent artist should try to get a DJ for 2023 to go around them, with them for the shows. Obviously, a lot of shows aren't paid shows, so we got to get a DJ that believes in the brand and just want to be a part of what's going on. So DJs. Let's connect with the indie artists out there. I'm definitely, interested in that. I got a busy schedule, but I will commit to that if I can find the right artist. But anyway, moving on. So this whole journey, we back to where we at right now. Ratchet Ass Christmas. You doing shows. It's going crazy right now. And we want to say here at Big Motion Podcast, we're proud of you. We definitely thank you for coming through, rocking with us. And can you plug your social media for everybody?
Jujufrmdabando on all platforms. That's JUJUFRMDABANDO. Okay. I know it's mad long, but once you type JUJUFRM, I'ma pop up.
Yeah, right. Any shows coming up we need to know about?
So I'm going to Africa in January, which is what I'm planning for. I know I have a show on the 24th. I just really suck because I don't know. Exactly
you had like a tour going on.
Yes, I'm all over. They need to see me. They need to feel me.
Yeah. Wow, that's dope.
They need to see how I'm coming.
I'll be watching your page. I was like, you got a whole tour going on. So that's mad dope, man. But we definitely appreciate you coming through, telling your story. And before you get out of here, we got to ask you this question. And Mike, Ben Mikey might have another one for you, but I got to ask you a question I ask all the many artists that come through here. Top 5 dead or alive artists. Who you got?
I'm going to say Biggie. You can't knock
that. Biggie.
Tupac. I like Lil Baby. I don't care what nobody say. Lil Baby is top 5.
Lil Baby lit right now.
Lil Baby, I feel like he got bars. Like I feel like he
got a whole lot better.
Younger generation, but if you listen to him, he say something. So how many did I name? Biggie,
Pac, Lil Baby.
Who else?
2 more. What we got? Dead or alive. Any females in there?
Jujufrmdabando.
Big facts. Any females in there? Any females in there?
Any females? I mean, that's in the. I don't know.
I mean, old or new. You got a lot of legends out there. Lil Kim, Foxy Brown, Remy, Nicki,
I ain't
Cardi.
Remy on there. I'm not putting Cardi. And Nicki, I love her, but she be over here arguing too much. I love her so much. That's my baby, but I think I'm gonna give it to
anybody you want. Though I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Do I want to give it to Dre?
Drizzy?
I want Lil Wayne.
Wayne. Big shot Wayne.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to give it to Wayne.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope.
I think that's my top 5. Yeah. I mean, I included myself up in there.
Hey,
because,
man, there's nothing wrong with that.
Juju from the motherfucking bando.
Got to.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. The new single is out right now. You got something else, man, Mikey?
Yeah, so I wanted to ask you, you know, since you got a background in accounting and stuff like that, and you've seen the ups and downs that artists that gone through with accounting and stuff like that, and I've heard you plenty of times mention that you want to get signed. Well, would you like to stay independent and control your label or major?
I feel like I don't mind being independent with a distribution deal. Because I feel like sometimes you could get a deal that works for you. You just got to be smart enough to read in between the lines, because most people don't read in between the lines. You don't have to accept what they give you. You can counter it, and it's up to them if they don't want to take it. That's why I feel like I push so hard to be when it's my time, I want to be a hot commodity. So when y'all come in, y'all better come correct, because I already know the ins and outs. So I'm going to know what works for me, because I was listening to Glorilla talking about, I don't know what her deal is, but just talking to her and saying when she got signed for the $50K, that was just the $50K. She just stashed it. So everything she doing right now is like show money and booking money and all of this stuff. Like, I don't want to sign my life away. Like, I want to do something that I know I own my own masters and everything. That's why even now I do everything like accordingly.
That's
so
dope.
I don't get sued like a motherfucker.
Hey, that's dope. You gotta. It's a music business, so you gotta definitely do things. And
I got like a lawyer.
Oh wow! That's
like
big.
with my business, like I have like accountants as well, and my lawyer, because sometimes you miss stuff and sometimes you get busy. So it's like when it comes down to it, we got people to look at.
Now that's dope. You don't hear that a lot.
Yeah.
Especially on the come up.
First artist that said that.
Yeah. You have to.
That's dope. That's dope.
You know, sometimes, yo, like when you sign up for these subscriptions, I mean, nobody ever reads it, but if you really read that stuff, they be saying a lot. Even with medications that we take, nobody ever reads the box. But sometimes it be like, you could die.
Yeah, the fine print. They call it the fine print.
Yeah, and you be
all
like,
the way at the bottom. Right.
You know, I feel like that's the problem. Most people just don't read. Because if you read and you see, if you read something, right? If I want to do a contract with you, if you read it, that's the only way you're gonna know if you agree with it or not.
Yeah, and they play with the words and stuff.
Yeah, like you dumb. You better get like that time you pull up the dictionary, like every single word, you look that shit up and write it down and read it again.
Dope. Jujufrmdabando in the building.
Right.
New single out right now for the holidays. Ratchet ass Christmas. Y'all make sure y'all go scream that everywhere. Video on the way. That. You know what's going on, man. Big Motion Podcast.
Yes.
Man, you got something else?
I got 2 more for you.
All
right. Would you rather have a cult following or would you have mainstream fans? You know they real fickle.
What's cold?
Cult following.
Coke.
Cult. Like people that they rock with everything you do.
Anything you do, they just right there.
You know, they been with you from the beginning. Anytime you come out, they gonna support.
And if then you guys say anything about Juju, they coming for your ass.
Hell yeah!
What you call them?
The barbs.
Like the barbs. That's the same thing.
Bando babies.
Okay, bando babies. That's what it's called? Bando babies?
Bando babies.
Okay.
All right.
Big shout out to the bando babies out there. Hashtag bando babies.
No, that hit different. Like, you know when people come for Beyonce and the Beehive.
That's what we talking about. That's that cult following.
No, I need me a cult following.
Okay.
Yo, I need them to want to breathe the air that I've never like, oh my God. Yes, come here.
Yo,
I think those are the best. Though. Like, why have regular fans?
It's very important. They gonna rock with you forever.
Right.
Yeah, they gonna rock with you forever.
I'm having a wardrobe malfunction.
Handle your business.
We'll clip it out.
Okay, and my boobs keep popping out.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, and my last and final question for you. Why does the music industry need a Jujufrmdabando?
Because Jujufrmdabando is fresh and exciting, and she's different, and she could rock on any beat. And to be honest, they need an artist that don't sound the same on every song. That's why it gets boring, because it's like most artists, they hardcore on every song, or they this one voice on every song, this one flow on every song. I feel like they need somebody that they're going to listen to my album and be like, is that her?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, did she just sing? Oh, yeah, did she just rap? Did she just speak African? Did she just speak a little bit of French? Or
talk some of the African for us real quick.
Nangadef? Silo Neka? Them lengen add my sis to my Instagram, be.
I don't know what you said, but I like
go add me on Instagram.
Hey, Jujufrmdabando, she tapped in the Big Motion podcast. We had a beautiful conversation about her journey so far from moving from her home country to America, New York to Charlotte. She's all around, United States right now, performing, doing shows. New single out right now, Ratchet Ass Christmas. Happy holidays, y'all. The video is on the way. 2023 is on the way. I go by the name is Bezo 803 on that social media. This is my co-host right here.
I am Ben Mikey on social media.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Jujufrmdabando, we out, y'all.
All right.
Yes. I hope I didn't get a side view though.